Hey there, this is Mark with ClickFunnels Support, and today you're going to learn all about the Video Unlocker element in ClickFunnels. So the Video Unlocker element will allow you to force the users to watch a series of videos in order to get to a specific goal or call to action on your page. The best way to explain this is to go through the settings for the Video Unlocker. Now, to show you where you can find the Video Unlocker, you add an element to the page and scroll all the way to the bottom, and here it is in the Elements menu. Now, I'm going to show you the settings here and go through each one and explain what each one will do. So you can set it to autoplay, so when the page loads, the first video will start playing. Force watch would make the user watch the videos. If this is off, then they won't have to watch the videos, and they can just watch them as they choose. You can choose the number of videos. If you only have one, there won't be any thumbnails. You can have 2 or 3 or 4. And then you can choose the type, and it's important to pay attention to this. Watch all videos will make the users watch all the videos in the same sessions. The unlock videos by date, this would be if you want to release one video per day, one video per week, however you want to do it. And you could send them an email from your autoresponder to remind them to watch the video. And then Cookie Evergreen is going to remember where they stopped watching the series of videos. It's going to place a cookie in their browser. So as long as they go back using the same browser, they will be taken back to the same place in the series of videos. So if they made it halfway through video 2, then they will go right back to that same spot. Right here is where you would change the text color, and right here is the date that if you're using it as a date unlock, you would choose your date that they would become unlocked here. Then you can actually use, if you're using the cookie-based unlocker, you can set this out to release over the course of a few days. So it's not necessarily a specific date, but one day after the next. So a step sequence, essentially. And then here you would choose the settings for the specific video that you want to edit. Video 1, 2, 3, or 4. You have your headline for that video, and then you choose a thumbnail URL, and that's what's going to appear right here. So I have the ClickFunnels logo right there. And then you would use the YouTube URL. And as throughout the rest of ClickFunnels, please make sure you are using the URL from the address bar and not the share URL. Now, after you've set up all these settings, you can decide what you want to happen when the user is done watching all the videos. You can hide and show, so it would hide the video unlocker and show an element that you specify. Or it can actually hide whatever other elements or, rows or sections that you specify, and it would unlock any rows or sections that you specify here. You can cause it to show the pop-up, you can have it do nothing, or you can redirect to a specific URL. Now the preview image, that's what's going to show on the main player right here before they click play. And then you can also translate by changing these here. So the lock text, you can have it say whatever you want in your language, the play text, the pause text, the playing text, and then you can change the headline color as well, and that's going to be the color that actually appears right here. Next, you can choose the theme, and you'll see what this changes. It changes the theme for the video, and then you can choose the style of your progress bar. You can have a default progress bar, and that's going to show up on the video here. You can separate it from the video like this. You can choose whether or not to show the headlines, the headline weight, the headline size. You can choose whether or not you want to have buttons below the thumbnails. And then the standard time style and the triggers that you can have with most ClickFunnels elements. So those are the settings for the video unlocker. So I'm going to preview the page here to show you what happens when you load the video unlocker. There's a series of short videos that are set up on the video locker by default. So I click preview, and the first video It's not going to load because it's not set to autoplay, but I click play, and it's going to play. And when the first video is done, it's going to automatically go to the next video. And it will continue in this sequence until all the videos are done. Please let us know if you have any questions about the Video Unlocker.